Hey everybody, welcome to Working Horses with Jim. We're back down in the woods again today. I've come to visit Jim and the horses down here at Paul Smith's. This is about a half an hour from our house driving distance, but boy, it sure is a whole different world right now. It's still winter here with lots of snow, and at our house we do not have any snow. We're down at a landing here that Jim's made, and this is his turnaround. He's got the sled scoot. He's been hauling out a lot of logs lately. This man really enjoys his work. He took a break on Sunday and he was raring to get back to work on Monday. He just really enjoys what he's doing, and that's a really great thing. I wish everybody could enjoy their job so much. Hey.
Hey.
Sure is nice down here.
It is. It's been a good morning. Okay. I haven't told everybody, but I did make a new tongue. I had talked about on an earlier video that my tongue was possibly not going to last very long. So one night I just took it home. I knew I wasn't going to be working the next day, and I just made another one. So what I do is I leave my sled here, and I have one top log or two top logs up in the brush there that I got to pull around and then pull down with the excavator, and then I have a tree down off to our right that I'm going to pull up, and then after I get the wood here, then I slide my sled up a little farther and load up.
I have to admit that there's a lot of debris laying around from the trees. It makes it not look so pretty sometimes when Jim's logging, but that's just the way things are sometimes, and it will eventually be so good for the forest. It is, but right now it just looks messy. But it's giving feed to the animals, and it's good for the forest to leave the debris behind.
Catch up. Oh, bye. 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 Oh. I got some big old limbs over there. I grab my saw.
Did you just immediately feel that it was pulling out hard?
Yeah.
So while he gets his saw, I just wanted to say that down at our house we don't have any snow. I mean, there's maybe a snowbank here and there, but the fields are bare. And so Jim is going to be calling this his last day logging for a little while because he wants to go home, and there's much manure that needs to be spread. He wants to do it while he can. And we have cold weather coming in at the end of the week, so he wants to get it cleaned up before then. It's got manure to spread, hay to haul, all kinds of chores around the farm that need to be done. Am I okay right here?
Catch that. Oh, bye. 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 Oh. Oh. Look behind that tree. Catch that. Ha, 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 ha. Oh. Catch that. Hello. Ha. Ha. Careful, careful. Careful. G. 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 Oh. At this stage in our logging, with the snow conditions now, I've talked about this before, but the horses really do not want to step off the trail, because when they do, they go into deeper snow. The ground, the top is still crusty, so it's really hard walking, and you just never know what type of brush you're going to run into in the process. As I'm turning around right here, I'll back into here, but they're not going to want to step off that trail. You watch, you'll see what I mean.
I can pretty much walk right on top.
Up, G, 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 up, G, up, G, 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 up, G, 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 careful, careful, G, oh. Because of that, I have to do an awful lot of backing for a long period, for a long distance backing. I can't just spin myself around like I can in the summertime and get situated where I want to be. So now I have let me show you what I've got here. So I cut this tree down, and I have two 16 footers on that butt log there. And then I have, I can't remember, a 16 and a 12 maybe here. So as you can see, this log, this tree, is going to hit that tree right there if I try to pull it. So I'm going to explain the way I pull this out of here, the way I deal with these trees. But what I need to do is actually slide that whole piece backwards. Now I can't do that until I get that butt log out of there. So I'm going to back all the way back to that butt log and get that one first. And then I'll come in here and I'll hitch onto this top two logs and show you how I get it around this tree without hitting this tree. We actually, what?
I'm just loving this view.
I thought you'd like it.
It's great.
And this is one of the small trees here. Now this tree is not marked, so we're not going to cut this one. But anyways, I do have a little bit of a footage from a few days ago, a week or two ago actually, of a tree similar to this. And I will also show you that clip too of how I got that particular tree out. But for right now, I'm going to back up down there and get on that butt logs And I think we can pull both those 16 footers out of there, and we'll see what we can do. Another thing I do quite often in the wintertime, more so in the summertime, when I'm backing up, I will get off the cart quite a bit so they don't have to, so I'm not on the cart to put more weight on the wheels to make it harder to back up. Because if they stay on the trail, it's all good. But if they hit the snow, it's really hard to back up. That's why it's important to have a team back up together. And that's actually one thing I'm dealing with slightly with these two. They don't always back up together. So when one's backing faster, the cart will turn. And when it turns, it'll want to go off the trail. Now, when you got banks like this, good hard banks like that, the tires will actually hit this and stay, it won't jump out of the trail. Now these trails are nice because I actually went through with the excavator and made them. I plowed the snow yesterday to make a trail down through here, and that's what I've been doing quite a bit with the excavator, and that works really good.
I'm gonna come down here beyond it.
Oh. Okay, best case scenario in a situation like this is you want the cart right here. But because of the trail, that's just not that easy to do. Now I could pull ahead and get myself set over 2 feet and come along this track here. But I think it shouldn't be a problem with a good roll and hitch. Although I may set over. Let's see how it goes. Because this is not just one 16, it's 2 16s. So it's going to pull rather hard.
So here's the 6-1, and then there's that one.
No, this is 33 feet long.
This is 33 feet long? Oh, wow, okay. I was not getting
So I'm going to actually set myself over. A little bit. Ha, ha. Oop, G, oop, ah. Ba. Up here. Ba. Ba. Oop, G little bit. G. Oh. G bell. G. Oh. Ba. 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 Oh, ba. Ah. Oh, ba. 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 Oh. Okay, this is going to be much better because the closer I am, the easier it will pull. I am also still at a slight risk of flipping the cart, and because of that, I'm going to take my saw out, because if I hitch this chain way over here, that cart would flip right over. And when it did, it would kill my chainsaw. So that comes off. Put that over here where it's safe. Careful step. Oh! Bah. Oh. So now I'm going to back up and get myself centered with that log better, and I know I can take it out a lot easier now. And careful step. Oh no. So if I'm going to explain how to get that other tree out of there, I got to be able to get back there. And now you'll see I don't have enough room here. So very simple fix. I'm just going to start the excavator up and just slide this end of the log over there. I need to start it up anyways to load these logs.
Hey guys, look at this. This is so cool. It must have split off. This tree must have split like that. It's almost like this lumber right here is like lumber and it's planed. It's so smooth. That is really neat. And it's, of course, it's got a bevel to it or whatever, but it's really neat. Jim's been saying when he comes home at night, he says how much he loves having his excavator down here, how helpful it is to make the roads and move the logs. He's just really enjoying logging this way. Hey, hon, what happened over here? This is so cool. It just split off, I'm guessing, right?
No.
Uh-oh.
That was a boo-boo.
Oh.
So I had a tree, that big old monstrous tree. You can hardly see the butt way over there.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you guys
come
can
over
see it or
here
not.
and stay on this log, you might be able to see it. So I cut that tree and aimed it right down to cross here. And when I did, I got just a little bit close to that tree right there. And it took the top right off and split it quite bad.
And that was not a marked tree, probably.
That was not a marked tree, but just one of those accidents in logging.
Casualty.
Yeah, it's still not sure why I left that. There might be another 8-foot top log right there.
That one doesn't look 8 feet to me. But I was just showing them how it's just almost like it's planed and everything. It's so smooth and everything. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Can we bring that home for something?
No. What's that? Catch that. Cheek. Oop, cheek, oop, bye. Up here. Up here. Up. Oop, cheek, cheek, cheek.
Hi, boys.
Careful, 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 careful. Cheek, cheek, careful, cheek, cheek. What is that? Jeep, 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 jeep. Oh, not jeep. Jeep. Jeep, 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 jeep. Oh, bye. Oh, jeep, jeep. Jeep, 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 jeep. Jeep, careful, jeep, jeep. Huh? Oh, how about? Happy. Bye. Oh. Okay, come over here, Brenda. Okay, so as you can see, I cannot pull this piece without hitting this log. And so what I need to do is actually slide that whole piece backwards. And maybe this is basic common sense to most people, I don't know. But does it seem very simple to obvious?
No, it doesn't to me.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the chain, slide it down underneath it. So I want to put a good rolling hitch, so I'm going down there to roll it, but it's still gonna hit that tree. So I'm gonna put this chain in front of the end of the log like that. Keep it good and tight. And hitch on. Now if that's loose, it will actually fall off the end. So as long as it stays tight, it's gonna work. Well, I say it will, I think it will. So let me show you how. You can stay right there, Brenda, you're safe.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull ahead and you can watch that whole tree will go right backwards and then come right around. Cups up. Oh! Did it damage the big tree?
A little bit.
No, that doesn't hurt.
That doesn't hurt.
That didn't-
Not very deep. It's
It
just
didn't break through the Cambrian layer, so it's perfectly
No.
fine.
That was really quick.
Yeah, but it definitely works. So I'll even go right now and show you a clip of the other day when I did basically the same thing. So here we have another one that's hung up. I'll show it to you. Here is a log. I don't know, it's about, actually it's 25 feet long. And it was in this hole right here, as you can see. And I put the logging tongs on it to start with to try and get it out of here because I couldn't get a chain under it without doing a lot of work. So I decided to use logging tongs. And then as expected, it ran into the soft maple tree. So I put the chain around. So the hook is right here. So as to roll it that way, towards the cart. But it won't come out by doing it that way because it's still gonna hit that tree right here. So what I did is I took the chain and ran up to the end of the log. Let's see if I can get it here. The end of the log. So the chain is going around the end right here and up over and around the soft maple to the cart. So what's going to happen now is as they pull, they'll actually slide this whole tree backwards and then it'll pop right around that stump. The tree, I mean, if things go as planned. So I'm going to keep the camera, let me think here. I'll keep the camera just like this and I'll ask them to go and we'll see what happens. I catched up. Oh, beautiful. So there you have it. A perfect and simple way to get out of a situation like that. Now I'm gonna remember to pick up my logging tongs, shorten up my chain, limb up a couple limbs, and we're good to go. So now we'll slide these out and load up the sled. Bye guys, bye. Bye, bye. 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 Huh? Bye. Ooh. Ooh. Bye. Bye. Oh. I capped up. Oh. Calf step. Jeep. Oh, back. Jeep. 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 Now back. Jeep. Now back. 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 Jeep. 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 Oh, now back. Oh.
Jim has been very happy with how these two have worked together. Really, he's had very little problem with the new team working together. Boy, those runners, they do have a lot of play in them from side to side, don't they?
Yep.
Just notice that's a lot, but it's made that way to do that, correct?
Yep, that's right.
Doesn't have the ambiance of the bobsled, but it's working good.
I gotta cut off a little here. Gotta remeasure this one. So these are smaller logs than I've been taking down recently, which is kind of nice for a change, because I should be able to grab all these with the bucket and the thumb and put them on.
So to continue on with our conversation about Bill and Kenny, they seem to be doing so good together. Jim, I don't know when I've heard him complain less about Bill going too fast. And I don't know, they just seem to be doing well together. They stand so good. It is so nice in the woods this afternoon. I just keep thinking back to last winter. So many times I came out to film and it was freezing. We were at the woodlot near our house and I had to get down to the woodlot. But anyways, there were so many times I just almost froze to death. But this winter, it is so, I wish you could be out here with me, because it's just so nice if you have the proper clothing on, and I don't even need to wear gloves. It almost seems like Bill's falling asleep in the sun here, taking a little siesta. Can you see the sunlight on his ears? Isn't that precious?
Okay, we'll chain it on and then we'll go cut another tree for next time.
You think you got enough on there?
Yep.
I think you do too. So how much footage do you think this is?
What's that?
How much footage is this, do you think?
Just guessing. 750.
You think they'll pull it without any problem?
They have been, yep.
You've been taking this much for a load?
Yeah. Yeah, I had 850 one time.
This is just like, it's the difference between them skidding out a log and pulling it on the sled is just so amazing. The difference.
So because before I go cut my next tree, because we're kind of on a little bit of a slope right there, they got to pull a hip uphill just a little bit. I'm going to ask them to go just a little bit and actually park them at a spot a little bit farther on, and then I'll come back and cut the tree down. Careful step. Oh.
I was thinking you meant like a few feet.
Well, it kind of stayed uphill this whole way, so I wanted to get to where I know it would start easier. Because since I got to cut the tree down and get another tree ready, it's going to take, a few minutes. So there's a chance that the runners are going to kind of freeze down a little bit. Okay, let's go back and cut another tree. And I think I got 5 or 6 trees down here that I'll get half the tree from this road and possibly the other half from the other road. Depends on how they land. But there's one nice one right over there. There may be some more back there, I can't really remember, but there's 4 right here. And so, or 3 at least. And so that one rare tree is out there considerably farther. But I'm thinking, I bet I can go in there with this excavator and make a trail most of the way. So
I remember you talking about that tree.
even if we get a foot of snow. So I gotta decide which one to cut.
I cannot even believe how much snow they have down here compared to what we have, which is nothing.
There's another one out there. Another one right here.
More than you thought?
Yeah. So hard to see these trees. I don't want to make a mess for myself, although it's not. It's almost hard to make a mess. This is kind of a tricky one because it's, see how the top is leaning that way, but the whole base seems to be leaning backwards.
Yeah, because it's got a bend in it this way.
So you got to decide which one to go, and then if I go that way, I don't want to get hung up on anything. And so I'd rather put it right down there though. And I think I will.
Between and not hit those trees right there?
Yeah.
Can you do it, folks?
Sure is the plan. So you have to come down with the excavator because I'm going to load up right there. So when I do, I'll push a trail right out to here for the horses' sake.
That's nice. They'll appreciate it because when you go through, you go down.
To get out here and try to get turned around and then back the cart up, it's just miserable.
Yeah.
I don't want you here.
I love you. I'm leaving.
Okay, tree is down.
You got it where you wanted it, didn't you?
Yep. Okay, let's head out with that load and we'll come back and we'll get another hitch out.
Think the horses are still there?
No.
Think they went up to the landing? You could have told them just to go.
You think?
Heard stories. I don't know if a big sled like that full or not, but you left them a half a mile away here, so hopefully they're still there.
You surprised how easy that pulled?
Yes, very much so. You think it'll be stuck?
I think they're gone.
You think they're gone? I see some logs around the corner.
Notice we got Brenda right here. Notice we actually got mud.
Oh.
But not too much.
Nothing like back home. We're in full mud.
But that's going to change. Did you tell them?
Yep. Okay. I've been waiting to talk about this.
Talk about what?
Look at all this beautiful artwork here. Isn't that cool?
Cool.
That is really neat. So those are where the branches were, right?
From many years ago when it was younger, yeah. It's and most everybody realizes how you tell the age of a tree is to count the rings.
Right.
But I can't even see the rings in these trees. I actually took a picture of one of the butt logs up on the landing. Thought maybe I could spread it out to be able to count them. No way. So I'm hoping maybe one of the college kids can come up and do some. They must have a way to do it when you can't really see the rings.
Well, like right here, you can, you know,
Yeah.
all those little teeny ones are a year.
Yeah.
Wow.
They haven't grown very fast.
That's a lot of years on there.
All right, I'm gonna head out. Catch up. No, not there.
On the logs,
Well, that's what I was thinking.
they aren't going to shift.
Yeah, they might.
Okay, that's great.
Feel comfortable?
I think so.
If I want people to holler at me for letting you do this.
Well, you decide whether it's safe. I'm
Gotcha.
trusting you. do you guys think of this load? They just look so good, you know? Just amazing. You guys are just awesome.
They say, get out of the way. We want to get to work.
You just wait. I'm coming. Ahead, wait for me.
Oh. I was way off. 605 feet.
Well, that's still a good jag. You thought it was 700 something?
Yeah.
It's okay. Still a lot. Well, I hope you guys all enjoyed our day in the woods today. It surely is a beautiful day, and I'm glad that you could enjoy some of the peace and quietness of the woods with us. If you liked the video, can you give us a thumbs up? Thanks a lot for all your support. Have a great day.